Hey guys, it's Tuesday. Here we are.
Woohoo!
Jackie's here. Hugh Jackman and Payne is here. Snick.
Snick.
Let's get this started. It's just Tuesday, and it's already been an interesting week. We painted with 400 kids yesterday.
Yes.
Wasn't that fun?
It was interesting. It was cool. It was nice because it was, I mean, I can't remember, but it wasn't the first in-person.
Sorry, I forgot to put my mic down. I don't know.
It wasn't like the first in-person workshop we've done, but it was the first big one. So it was a nice sort of being back in the feel of laughter and chaos, and it goes much faster. The day goes much faster when you're trying to manage that. So it's cool. It was fun. It was great.
Sorry about all the mic noises. If me rustling around with that, I completely forgot.
And middle schoolers are crazy.
Yeah. So yesterday we painted with 400 kids and middle school kids, and it was so much fun. And I mean that it was a lot of work. I was in a way it wasn't, but my voice, just having to project for a bunch of kids, because we painted with them at about 60 kids at a time. And we did the sightless works, we did the sightless painting. So we taught all these kids who had never heard about a blind artist or any of this stuff before. Some of them actually did, because we were there a few months ago.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The school actually they won, or a bond. What? Not a bond.
Okay, so teachers apply for grants.
Grant, thank you.
And the teacher won the grant, and so we helped present the check, which was a crazy experience because they had the marching band walk through the hall presenting all the checks.
Yeah, can I cut in?
Yeah.
We're gonna so we got there, and it was like a bunch of it was the school board, and the people that we had talked to, but the art teachers and all that, they didn't know that they had gotten the grant.
Yeah.
And so we were there to let them know. They just said, hey, can you come by to we want to give the grant over to the teacher and surprise her. It'd be really cool if you were there. So we said, well, sure, that sounds like fun. Let's do that. We know we love surprising people. So we got there, and we were there, and it was a big group of people. It was a school board and all these people. They were just kind of standing there for a bit, and they said, oh, the band's here, so we can go. And it was a full-on marching band. And it just,
Eagle loved that.
The entire marching band, going through the hallways, just, crazy, crazy. All the kids were like, what? And still, I think Eagle got more attention than anything.
Yeah,
everybody else.
She did, and she was actually pretty good. We were when we first got there and realized what was happening, I was a little nervous because she does not do well with loud bangs and mic pops and all that stuff. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be torture for the next 15 minutes. But she actually was trucking along, and I think because it was just a bunch of different noises, I think she was okay.
Yeah. So it's so apparently she's very selective, huh? It's mic pops and stuff, but apparently when a drum goes, she's got a little boogie.
She's got a little head bob.
She was ready for it, but that was a lot of fun. But yesterday though, it was when we actually went to the school and we did all the art workshops, and these kids had never done never really thought about doing paint without eyesight and what art could be using all your senses and all that. So we actually blindfolded all 400 of these kids. We showed them how to paint. They're all painting. It was a lot of fun. I just started this painting today, Hugh Jackman, and I have the finished painting that I did last week that I wanted to share with you guys. I just finished it today. I put the last. I kept changing little bits, but today I'm
excited about this one. So
you like it?
I love it. I love all your ones that deal with elephants. Let me say really fast. Christy has joined us. Says, hey guys. Hey. Yay, I can see your comment. Last week, I will say that we were trucking along with a lot of comments, and then Christy texted me a little bit later and was like, you didn't see anything I wrote.
Oh, man.
And then I went back and realized, I think anybody that was watching on John's personal page, it didn't come through. So now I have it on my phone, and I'm hoping to catch everything. So, hey, Christy, thanks for tuning in. Sheila's with us, says, hello, happy Tuesday. Hey, Ron's with us, says, hey guys.
Hey Ron. Hey everybody.
Fred says, howdy guys.
Hey.
And Robin's with us, says hello, loves. And
Hey.
Amanda Lee was one of a bunch of comments that we didn't see come through.
Oh, man.
And my mom joins us, says hi guys, love you.
Hey, man, love you.
So
And,
happy Tuesday.
and sorry again, guys. Like we didn't even know the comments were there. If you guys are ever chatting and we're not commenting back, like we're just not getting it. And so I apologize about that. But it might have been a Facebook thing. Like I don't know. But you're seeing it now, though. You think?
I think is like Christy's commenting, and so I mean,
cool,
I think
cool.
I think, but I have like what's going on over here. So we'll see if for some reason we're not like saying your comment. You might want to try the art page and watch the live over there and comment there. But
Yeah.
Barbara's with us, says hi guys.
Hey,
and
Barbara.
Andrew says hello from Mount Vernon, Ohio.
Well, hi, Andrew.
So
Thanks so much for joining, guys.
Yeah. All right. So you do you want to show the painting that you finished?
Yeah. So before I get into the Hugh Jackman Wolverine Snick,
Snick.
you got to say Snick after. That's I'm pretty sure that's the rule. Okay. Oh, sorry, guys. I don't know if I'm hitting everything. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do some creative work, I think, with the camera. So what I'm gonna do? Let's just see if this even works.
Oh gosh, it's just the bird.
Okay, hold it. So let me tell that to be. Did that go to be the main thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll try. This is like right up on it, so I don't
You could
know.
kind of scan down it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna slowly scan down. Dun, 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 dun. So it's a weird angle, guys. I apologize. I set this up for Hugh Jackman's face.
And if you go over to your camera, actually, I mean, besides the mic being in the shot, it actually shows the painting more kind of like.
Oh, cool. Here, hold it. Let me move my mic. No, we've all heard what I sound like. We don't. Gosh, how do I do this? I'm sorry, I got it in my ear, but did I?
Okay, yeah, you can see it.
Okay, so I'm gonna move this up. Is that away?
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, so.
Should I go down or is it?
I go down. There you go. Perfect. Okay. You're on it.
Here, maybe I can do this.
It's perfect. Look at that.
Is that good? Okay.
Just be a painting model.
Oh yeah, I can't do the mic. Sorry, everybody.
So you finish this up, and I mean, I would say I know you for a while you were going over the black lines and gray lines and all that, and then added some to make it pop, but I think it ended spectacularly.
Oh, thanks, sweetheart. Hey, did I put this camera back where it should go, you think? Or?
Yes.
Oh, cool. I'm a consummate professional.
You look like a star.
Oh, nice. Well, that's new.
Andrew says, I can't wait to see the painting. And Christy says, I'm here. I just click on the notification I get when you go live, but I don't think it comes from John's page.
Ooh.
Interesting. I don't know. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, I don't. We use StreamYard now, which is a different thing, and so I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, I'll look. I'll dig around and see what sends the notification, but to where? Well, whatever. Who knows?
Not me.
I don't know. Andrew says that's awesome. Chrissy says it's gorgeous.
Oh,
and Fred said that is great, brilliant colors. So
I think I just hit that, but I think I put it back. Hey, let me show you okay, so I just started the Wolverine painting today. I'm really excited about it, but I actually used some painting principles that I thought maybe I could share with you guys, because I was going back and forth with this painting, because it's a commission, and the person that wanted, they said they wanted the Wolverine, and they wanted 24 inches by 36 inches, so it's a 3 foot by 2 foot painting. And I was like, man, I loved Hugh Jackman as the Wolverine. I mean, the comic book was cool, but I loved Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, he was awesome.
He just took the role and made it his. And whenever I think of the Wolverine, I think of him. Snick. I promise, I'll stop saying Snick. I'll do it 2 more times, maybe 2 more, but that's it. I can't go cold turkey. But so I was thinking all these things, all these different ideas, and of course there's lots of iconic poses. And what I was using to help do this is some of the software that I know I've talked about before. And I was thinking about maybe making a video about that, or maybe we could do a live stream where I really go into the software that I use, because there's software that it doesn't let a visually impaired person see a photo, but it lets you be able to touch it in a way, like it vibrates and it makes sound, and it's it started out very rudimentary, maybe. Oh, I don't know how many years ago. Like I won't even pretend. I'm terrible with time. But now though, it's gotten so much better it's just a lot better. So I use that to use it as a reference source. But then I changed things, and of course it's not perfect. So what I did was I actually used quite a few different reference sources for this. So I put them together myself. But it's very similar though. Like I wanted to keep that iconic kind of look, but it's different though in some ways. Like I did more the hair that he has early on, but I wanted to get more of that kind of crazy, which I don't know if you can even tell honestly, because I did I painted him where he's so close up, but his hair's a little different, but
he's shirtless, and that's hot.
Well, he's shirtless, and most of the time he's going snick snick. Like, see, okay, that's the one. I only got one more time. Sorry. Oh gosh, I love that one. Only have one more time. I can say it now. But you usually he's got like his claws, like he's doing this. Or he's got him out. And but I wanted just like his right arm coming up in it, and I didn't want his left arm in it. So I have his right arm, and it is coming, and I wanted the blades going off to the side. So I have that, but in order to do it, I wanted to use the golden ratio, and I know like there's, if you don't know what the golden ratio is, I'll explain it. But I will say too that there's lots of people who say it doesn't exist, it's not real. But I think it does exist, like maybe not really in nature, but in our brains it does, which makes it real. Like it's real because we think it's real, and that makes it real.
Yeah.
But I'll explain that. But
are you taking the blue pill or the red pill?
Yeah, you're taking now. Yeah, are you going down the rabbit hole or what's going on? So one of the things about the golden ratio, and I mean that's worth like an hour-long talk at least, just about it. But in a simple sort of explanation of it, it's a way that people have thought for over like 2,000 years that there are certain proportions that are just sort of right, like they just sort of click, and they're harmonious. So there's certain ways that things can be built, and things can be drawn, things can be sculpted, and if the proportions are at a certain ratio, then it makes a sort of harmony, and it's pleasing to the eye, and it's so and there's lots of people that really go into that, and they'll say, oh, kind of like a conch shell, and that has the golden ratio, and certain flowers have the golden ratio, but there's lots of things in nature that doesn't. And they'll say, oh, that means it's not true.
Well, see, and I think it's all about like how your eyes track things, and how as people we prefer things and enjoy things. So I know like symmetry is really, a person is usually beautiful or considered beautiful when they're totally symmetrical, so I think there's definitely like room that the golden ratio is true.
Yeah, and I do too, and the reason that I think it's true is because even though we come from nature and everything around us, the way that we build things, the way that we think about things, and the way that we construct things, like the reality in our mind, we use this sort of ratio. So whether or not it exists all over the natural world, it's something that humans tend to gravitate towards. So that's what I used on this. So let me try to show you the angle of the Wolverine's claws is going. So if with the golden ratio, there's a thing called the golden curve, the golden spiral, anybody in this, they love the word golden. Like golden is golden for these people. Like it's golden.
We got lots of golden paint going on over there.
I do. Well, yeah, So I do have a lot of golden paint. See, I use the golden ratio. Okay. See, but so the curve would actually be going up this way, and it would hit the end, and it's all about proportion. So that you third it out. And with me, I don't know. I just sort of do it in a, like, I mean, I do it in my mind. I don't worry about it too much. So it comes back around, it curves, it goes back in, and this is sort of what it ends. So it ends around his nose. It comes like a curve, it should curve around here, and then it'll go back in. So the center of the golden ratio is sort of right on his face, but it brings in the sweeping arc of his claws and all. So the idea when I was doing it is that I wanted to get those ratios, and so everything is off center, but it's also balanced. So anyway, that was my thinking with the drawing of this.
It's perfection.
Yeah, well,
it's golden perfection. Well, let me say really fast. Chrissy says we'll work it out later, talking about we're gonna work it out. And Andrew said, "Wait a minute, did he just say that he's visually impaired?" So Andrew's new to the show,
yeah,
and yes, well, and then Sam said yes. Sam's joined us. Hey Sam,
hey, Sam.
what's up, girl? And then says Heidi Ho fam, Andrew said, "Wow, that makes the elephant painting even more extraordinary." So,
well, thank you. Hey Sam, good to join you. I can't wait to get on the cruise and get shipwrecked.
I don't want to get shipwrecked.
I don't either, but
I don't want to do that.
No, yeah, Andrew, yeah, I'm visually impaired. All the black lines on here. If I know I won't do it this time. Last stream, I've spent too much time touching the black lines.
You should practice. You should practice an elevator speech to explain to everybody how, like in 30 seconds, how you do it all.
Okay, well, I'll try now.
Okay.
So so everybody's seen a white cane, and I use white cane techniques in my painting. So with a white cane, or orientation mobility, it's not only the cane, but it's all the walls you touch, the chairs, everything in your environment that you touch. You make a mental map, and you're using these physical landmarks around you to build up the environment, like the mental map in your mind, and to be able to get around. And it's a very powerful thing. So if you see somebody with a white cane or a guide dog, they can use these techniques to be able to travel all the way across the city. I mean, you can cross any road that you come across. You can, it doesn't matter if it's stop signs, if it's lights, if it's 2 lanes, 4 lanes, it doesn't matter. You can independently travel across an entire city. And people see people who are visually impaired do this, all the time. And it's sort of a normal sort of thing. So what I do is I take the exact same ideas and I just put it on canvas. But I've been doing this for about 20 years. So when I started, it was very, very simple. But I paint every day, and I try to push myself a little bit every time I paint, just a little bit, not like a giant nudge, but I try out different techniques and different things. And a lot of times it doesn't work, but it means sometimes it does work. And over the years, I've been able to use more and more colors, and drawing techniques are a lot better than what I first started with. So like yesterday, we did a workshop with 400 kids, and we blindfolded all these 400 children at a middle school. None of them had any experience like with a white cane or anything like that. These are just normal middle school kids, 400 of them, and all of them were painting in just maybe like 5 or 10 minutes because we taught them a few of the techniques. But it's a way of experiencing your senses in a different way, of trying things in a different way. And it's not that hard. It seems a little crazy when you first see it, but art is for everybody. It's just communication. And the wonderful thing about art too is that you just find your way of doing it. Every painter paints their own way. The way that I paint works for me. It works for some other people, but it doesn't work for everybody. Was that that was more than 30 seconds.
You really need to work on that elevator.
Gosh,
we are not going to the 120th floor.
Man, sorry. Well, you know what? We just need to build taller buildings.
Taller buildings. There you go.
That's what we need. My elevator speech will be fine.
Sam said, haha, can't wait. Andrew said, that's super interesting. And my mom said, John can even walk on water, memory of the botanical gardens.
Mm.
So to give some context to this comment, when John met my mom for the first time, did you meet her for oh no, the parents were meeting for the first time.
Yeah.
Your parents, my mom was meeting for the first time. And we were at the gardens, the Japanese gardens where John proposed, and they have these like cement, almost lily pads that go through the ponds. And we were walking all over him, and John just walked all over him, and my mom's like, but
Yeah,
John,
I used a cane then, and canes are great. Like canes really, it's just like you're reaching your hands out.
That was the moment that John became the favorite, and I was knocked off my pedestal.
Yeah. like that would ever happen.
But, no.
But you know what? You're on my pedestal, and you're definitely on my parents' pedestal.
I think this is how it worked out. Like I became the favorite of your parents, and you became the favorite of mine.
I don't think so.
You know
what?
Who got a gift from their mother-in-law today?
You
out of the blue.
You did.
Exactly.
I know that you're their favorite, but I'm saying that you will always be your mama's daughter. You always be a daughter. And that's the way it should be. But your mom is brilliant.
Well, Fred says it only builds more questions. And Cecilia joins us as Hola here from Argentina. I can't read it all, but I think I deciphered that.
Well, thank you. Thanks so much for joining us.
And my mom wrote, haha, So true. So Andrew,
I'm sure she was referring to me.
Yeah. Andrew wrote, I could listen to how he does things. I'm always interested in learning. I'm starting to develop vision problems. Right now, it's mostly the dark. And that's the end of the comment. Maybe more will come through. But
well, Andrew, I'm sorry about about the problems you're having with vision. That's honestly with me, and hopefully your vision won't be like that. But losing the eyesight was really, really hard. But once you've adapted and once you've learned everything you need to know, and one of the big things was meeting other people that had already adapted and knowing that there was another side, that there's all this stuff that's out there. Like, it's crazy. How much is out there, and that it doesn't really limit you nearly in the way that you think it would. Like the biggest thing is that I can't drive a car, but they're starting to develop cars that drive themselves. So
I can't
after
wait.
a while, that's not going to be a limitation, you know?
I know I'm counting down the days to either we get a self-driving Tesla or Jack is old enough. I think Jack will probably be old enough beforehand, but
yeah. See, but that'll be good. So Jack, he's about to turn 14. So in a few years or so, he'll be old enough to drive a car.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll bridge the time until like the self-driving cars are ready, probably.
And I'm not above him getting a hardship license. He can start driving you in a couple months.
Does that mean that he can like start like a year earlier?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want that. Like,
he'll be a great driver.
The hardship sounds like it'd be on me.
Probably.
Like, all right, you're in the car with a 15-year-old. Like, oh gosh, I don't know if my blood pressure can take it.
I think he'll be a good driver. Well, Andrew said it's the dark that messes him up. That's what he was saying.
Oh yeah. That's well. So like, but all the black here. So I've added some. So what I started today is I started drawing it. Then I started throwing in some blocking colors, and so there's the black you see here. There's a light yellow. There's a golden yellow. That's probably why it looks so golden. Right now, there's two different yellows. There's also it's a burnt sienna that's been mixed with a little. I made it transparent a little bit, but with a medium that makes it very, very glossy, so it's very slick to me. And that was mixed with just the tiniest bit of the black, because I just wanted to make it darker. So not black. I'm sorry, magenta. Just a tiny bit of the magenta, because burnt sienna is more of an orangey kind of brown. So I wanted to push it over more into the dark red spectrum, just a little bit. So that's what this color right here is. And because I just wanted kind of a shadows. You know, when you block in a painting, you're just making it. You're just going to change the values of the other paint that you put on top of it. So it's a way of starting to kind of sketch out and color a little bit. So that's what I have around here. I have some blue around. So the final painting, at least the idea that I have right now, is that it's going to be just a riot of color kind of going through, but not really necessarily like a bunch of giant, like, bright colors.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be bright colors. But because it's Wolverine and all, and he's sort of an anti-hero, he's dark, I didn't want it to be a bunch of bright colors, so I'm going to try to up the energy a little bit by just having a swarm of the colors interacting.
That'll be cool. What are you going to do the background? Did you say that? I forget. I didn't.
But I was thinking about it all being black, but I'm really thinking about it almost having some reds and stuff coming off of it.
Okay.
Deep reds where it almost either looks like flames or feathers or something, almost like but he's his presence. It's just coming out of the darkness, and it's just like,
that could be really cool. You could do like some sort of gradient from like deep red to black or something.
Well, that'd be cool.
Yes.
Man, oh man. So anyway, that's what I've been working on, guys. I started this today and been really, really busy on it, and I finished the elephant painting this morning. And I started this afternoon.
You're just cracking along,
man. I hope that'd be nice.
So yesterday was Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
that was fun.
So sweet too.
And let's see. John got me some malted balls, which I'm a big fan. Malted milk balls, and then
well, they were like special, like they were all these different flavors.
Yeah,
I just want to sound like I bought you like a little box of Whoppers or a little extra.
No, they were like gourmet, like boutique gourmet. It was very nice. And a plushy ferret that I could dye purple, because in our D&D game I have a purple Fey battle ferret. So I was excited about that. Yesterday was a good day. It was fun.
Oh yeah, and Jack Carr's son, he got you
some chocolates, which
heart-shaped chocolates or a box
Yeah.
of chocolates, and then
yeah, this is what's funny about it is John doesn't necessarily go to the store to shop because he doesn't drive without me, so it makes gifts a little weird. So before Jack goes shopping with me 2 days ago, and John steals them into the studio and is like, hey, and they're talking about, and I'm sure it's do something for mom for Valentine's Day while you're at the store. And so we get to the store, and I know this is how this works, and so so we get.
But I know that. That's why I did something a little different.
So Jack and I go to the store, and we're walking into the store. Jack hates going to the store, so why is he going to the store? So we're going to the store. Jack's like, so Mom, what's your favorite chocolate? I'm like, okay, is this what Dad's got you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm just curious. And so we were walking on the aisles, we're getting gifts for everybody, getting everything sorted and everything, and he puts one of the random like chocolate boxes in there, and I forget he might have just been like, it's for you, just like whatever. And then we get to the register, and he's like pulls it all out separately, like he's going to check out with the money you gave him. And at that point, we've been in Walmart for an hour, and I'm like, this is cute, but I only want to do one checkout and I want to go. So I was like, just give me the $20 Dad gave you.
So
but it was cute. It's cute.
So I asked Jack when he got home, I said, so you got any change? And he was like, Mom took it. I was like, of course she did.
That's part of, this is like, part of the Valentine's gift. I thought that was my Valentine's.
Well, it was, wasn't it? But I ordered some stuff on Amazon so that, that you wouldn't know, because I knew that you would think that was like your real present.
You're sweet.
So I was hoping that we would surprise you just a tiny bit.
You did. I didn't expect a plushy ferret that I could dye. Yesterday, I mean, who knew I'd be looking on YouTube on how to dye a stuffed animal.
And I never get you a card. So I thought, well, maybe a card would surprise
That's true.
you.
That's true. That's interesting.
It's like my first card, man. There were very few that I've ever done.
Oh, sweet.
Crazy.
Well, Alan Robbins, the mayor pro temp of Fate City Council, has joined us. Says, hey there. So many people are enjoying your mural in Fate. Come and visit us.
Thank you so much. It's so good to hear from you.
Yeah, that's exciting.
We were just at a middle school in Rockwell yesterday, and we were able to paint with 400 of the middle schoolers. And I brought like 2 or 3 of the mock-ups that I did of the mural, and all the kids were so excited that there was a mural just right next door in Fate. And
that's my favorite mural we've ever done.
That was a really cool story to share, and you guys were so brilliant. And Fate's such a beautiful town. It's so nice.
And a great Mexican restaurant right across the street.
Yeah.
And we ate out every day.
and I bet that pizza place is open now.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, there we go. We need to go visit. Clearly. Andrew says there's another YouTube page I like to watch, and it's a really cool guy named Tommy Edison. Oh yeah, I knew who that is. He was born blind, and he likes to do experiments and other cool things, and he also shows how he does things and gets around.
Oh, that's cool.
You'd know who he was if you heard his voice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's like super popular.
Yeah, I'm horrible.
Funny.
I'm horrible in names. I'm horrible in names, but yeah, voices I get.
Yeah. He does a lot of like short, like, how does a blind person do this? And then he's funny while he does it. So those are good.
Well, hey, darling, I'm enjoying the chat.
Are you?
I'm enjoying the painting.
Yeah.
But maybe we could add some trivia to it. What do you think?
We have trivia.
That'd be nice. I'm not that good at it, but it's fun to play.
All right. Well, let me ask this. I'll put it up on the screen, and then, what do you want to do? Do you want to do like general, entertainment, history? History we did last time, and I think we rocked it.
Yeah. I think I got them all right. I might have missed one.
I think I got them all. Well, you might have got them all right, and I picked one of the wrong ones. There's science and nature. You teach Jack science all day. You should be an expert.
Yeah. Well, I mean, do you think everybody would like science and nature?
Sure.
All right. Well, science and nature.
All right. Let me go over to it.
Gosh, watch us not know any. But it'll be fun.
Well,
but, it wouldn't be the first time.
I have an out because I don't teach science. We homeschool, and I do everything but science.
You know what? You love Star Trek, so just from your love of science fiction, you should. Think? Or no, actually, is that? Yeah, that's science fiction. I said, is that fantasy? No, that's Star Wars is fantasy. But I love them both.
Okay. All right. Okay, here we go.
Just wondering how grizzly I should make Hugh's beard here. I mean the Wolverine's beard.
Real grizzly.
Real.
Okay.
So
What type of rose takes its name from the capital of Syria?
oh my gosh. You
We
would
are
have to know
gonna
the
fail
capital of
this.
Syria. Wow.
David Austin, B. Briar Rose, C. Damask, or D. Tea Rose. I got nothing.
Damask.
Oh well, you say that with confidence.
Well,
That's part of how you get through life.
yeah, that's the way. It's definitely the way I walk. People say, say, I'm surprised you're blind. You went right across that room. I was like,
Yep.
well, either I was going to make it across or I was going to hit somebody. But either way, I'm getting across that room.
All right. So your guess is Damask. Is
Yeah, that sounds right, doesn't it?
I mean, or tea rose. I don't know.
I want to say I've heard Damask other things.
Okay, I'm going with it.
Maybe I'm just thinking of a Jim Carrey movie. Damask.
Well, there's The Mask. Okay. All right, let me see. What do we got?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, we got some C's. So Fred,
is
Christy,
Damask C?
Steve says Damask, and Steve knows flowers. Steve Evans joins us. He breeds orchids.
Real? Oh,
yes.
There we go.
So,
yes.
Okay, we got an expert in the room.
All right.
Let me say really fast. Fred said he didn't do good last time, but he had to leave early. Andrew says, I really love this painting. Wolverine is my favorite character. This looks fantastic.
Well, thank you very much.
And where is it? Hold on a second. Ian has joined us and says, hello, John. Hope you're doing well. Enjoyed our interview recently.
Oh, well, thank you, Ian.
Very cool.
Well, thanks so much for joining, man.
And Andrew said, I've actually learned a few things that I've always wondered, like how a blind person cooks and prepares meals when they're alone, and a few other interesting things. Man, yeah, that guy's got a lot of interesting videos.
Oh, yeah. And I will say that I love to cook, but it was that was a steep learning curve because there's so many hot, pokey, sharp things in the kitchen. And for our family, I'm the one that cooks because I like cooking, and I like cooking before. But that took a while,
Yeah.
Because you forget about how pans, everything are just so hot.
And I'd be happy to cook, but it'd be frozen pizzas forever.
Oh, you're a great cook.
All right, so we're gonna guess Damascus or Damask. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, way to go! Everybody out there, you're a bunch of nerds.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We got a bunch of smart people.
That's right. Which two colors are most difficult for the majority of colorblind people to distinguish between? You should know this. A, yellow and red. B, blue and red. C, blue and green. Or D, red and green. I feel like it's red and green because every time I see one of those like Facebook things that you're like, can you see this? It's always red and green. And I'm not colorblind, so I can see it.
Oh, man.
So I think it's red and green.
You know what? I almost think it's red and green too.
Yeah.
But I want to say that oh, yeah, you know what? It might be. So stoplights, I think it's not a true red. It's like an orangey kind of thing because for people who are colorblind, it's like a different thing.
Interesting.
But that's kind of crazy. If it is red and green, that stoplights are basically red and green, and yellow.
Yeah, that's terrible design.
It's like 66% of the stoplight would be like not great.
Well, hopefully you just memorize like what's on the top and bottom. That's ridiculous.
Something.
Well, the majority of the crowd is saying D. So
what is
that red and green? Red and green.
That's what I think too.
Let's go with it. All right, crowd. What's up?
All right, nice. So I'm talking about. Or you know what? I'm gonna go crazy.
Uh-oh.
Wolverine and Hugh Jackman are both such manly men that I
Yeah.
think they can actually wear a little pink and pull it off. So I'm gonna put some pink on this.
I mean, manly men always can do that.
Not only that, it's fluorescent pink.
So the Ocelot, Ocicat, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I'll go with it, is a breed of domestic cat, is named for its resemblance to which animal? A, cheetah, B, ocelot, C, tiger, or D, leopard?
Oh my goodness, this is hard because I want to say ocelot, but I want to say it's a cheetah, actually.
You're probably, I have no idea. I have the exact same, I don't think it's going to be as easy as ocelot.
Like, are we overthinking it?
Probably.
Well, while we think about that, I'm gonna say the reason I'm adding the fluorescent pink, it's not actually going to show up as pink so much on that painting, but it's a really high intense pink, so that, and I'm going to use it as a transparent sort of wash, so it's actually going to give like everywhere that has a burnt sienna, it's going to shift it more towards red. The same with the oranges, the yellows, and all that. So it just changes. It'll enhance all the areas around it. And for the white areas, like I left a lot of white around here where I'm blocking it in, and it'll actually be pink there, but that'll change. But it being pink instead of white, it's going to change the other paints that go on top of it. So
cool.
So I'm using the pink.
Do it.
Get it open.
Well, Fred said my brother is colorblind. One day I gave him red lens glasses and he looked at the sky and said, "It's all blue."
Oh, wow.
That's cool. That's how,
That's really neat.
It's always interesting to watch those videos where people like have, they have the color issues or something like that. And then they'll put those glasses on and they start crying because they've like never seen the world accurately, I guess. And
wow.
That's interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. So, and Fred says it's tiger.
Tiger? Fred says it's tiger. Well, Fred's...
So the question is, do we go with cheetah or tiger?
Or ocelot?
Or ocelot. I just feel like that's kind of...
I don't know. I want to go with what Fred said because Fred's usually right. But I'm thinking cheetah because I was a huge nerd as a kid and I read about every dog breed and every cat breed.
Yeah.
And I want to say that I remember reading something about like them having the stripes under the eyes.
Okay.
But I could be completely wrong. I want to say
Let's
that's
do
like
cheetah.
a cheetah.
Let's just sit. Let's sit. We always tell Jack to go with his gut on tests. That's your gut. Are we going with it?
You know what? Good. Okay. I feel shamed into it. I'm good for it. Let's go.
It's wrong.
Oh, man. Is it tiger?
Let's see.
Let's try tiger.
No, it's
not tiger. Oh, at least. Well,
okay.
Well, Fred, we're all wrong.
Okay. Ocelot?
Ocelot.
Of course.
Oh, it was too.
That's.
Did anybody get it right?
It's a little painful. No, and Fred said I'm guessing.
Oh man.
Okay, what is the name for a group of quail?
Oh.
A, bevy, B, swarm, C, herd, or D, colony?
I think I know this. I think it's a bevy.
Oh, well, you would know that. You're a nerd. A bird nerd.
My dad used to take me quail hunting when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I was so little, I just used a BB gun. And so I never shot anything with it. It's hard to get a moving quail with a BB gun. And then later I got older and I didn't want to hunt anything. I didn't want to kill anything. But, there was a point I guess I was old enough. I used like a 410 shotgun. And then a 20 gauge. Yeah, I guess I saw it.
You're brutal over there. So, bevy. You think it's a bevy?
I think so. I think that kind of rings a bell.
Very good. Speaking of...
I was sighted at the time. I should say...
Yes, you were sighted at the time. Ago. You weren't just randomly shooting into the sky.
My son was like... My dad...
Your dad's like, get it together, son.
You can hear him flapping. Go for it. You got a shotgun.
I was talking to Nancy earlier today on our run, and she actually because she took a falconry class, and she said that, a group of crows is called a murder of crows, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the reason they got that name is because crows hate owls.
Oh.
Like they have some sort of like West Side rivalry. Who knows? But they hate each other. And so they always, because and they're always in groups. So if they travel by themselves a lot, they can get attacked by owls. This is like a thing.
Really?
So they travel in groups, and when they see an owl, they will murder the owl.
Wow.
That's why they're a murder of crows.
That's so interesting. You know what that makes me think of, though? Is that with Harry Potter, they really missed on something. Like Slytherin should have had a bunch of crows, and there should have been a scene where the crows were going after like Harry's owl.
Yeah.
And all. Come here, you Gryffindor. I don't know. Cool.
Yeah, she had a slew of fun facts on her run today. It made for an easy run. It was really
That's cool.
Okay, which is the hormone that regulates the amount of glucose in the blood?
Oh, okay.
A, insulin, B, leptin, C, orexin, D, adrenaline.
The amount of
sugar, yeah.
Glucose, you said?
Glucose, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What did I say? Well, whatever.
No, I think you said glucose. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think Insulin?
I assume you're right.
I
Let's
think it's
go with
produced on the island of Langeraz.
it. Nerd. Okay. Batrachophobia is a fear of what?
Oh, these always get me because they're so crazy, and you think, "Oh, I'll never forget that," but it's like I have a fear of shadows.
Batrachophobia. It's like a weird word.
Wow.
You've got A, spiders, B, frogs, C, bees, or D, bats.
Ooh, I hope it's bees because then we'll learn the word of what you're afraid of.
Oh, okay. You got to put a name on it, huh?
Ooh, if it was bats, and we know what Batman was afraid of. That's what started it.
Oh. Well, then I feel like I would have heard that word before, and I haven't.
Yeah, that's true. So okay. And we know it's not spiders because that's arachnophobia.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it's bees because I would have heard that before because I am anything that stings you, I freak out a little bit.
Maybe it's bees?
No, I don't think it's bees.
Oh, what do you think it is?
Well, Fred says bee, frogs. Oh, and Barbara says bee.
Must be frogs.
We're going to go with frogs.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right.
We got a smart
crowd. We're back on track, guys.
All right. What do we call the study of plants? A, botany, B, biology, C, ichthyology, D, phrenology.
Ichthyology. I know that's like it's good. Botany.
I think it's botany.
The Botany Bay.
I mean, my instinct was like, yeah, it's botany. Unless something like in my brain's not. Okay.
Hippieism?
And I think yeah, the crowd seems to go with that. Let's go with it. Okay. Cool.
Fully back on track, guys. All right.
Yeah, here we go.
Arr.
Popular condiment maple syrup is made from what? From the what of the maple tree?
Oh, we know this one.
A, bark, B, flesh, C, sap, D, leaves.
It's just made from love. We all know it's made from love. That's all you need to make maple syrup. The sap. The tree goo.
The tree goo. All right. Let's see. Very good.
Yay.
Okay.
we're not doing too bad.
No. Samuel Heineman's book, The Organon of the Healing Art, started which alternative medicine?
Oh, gosh. Oh, hold it. Samuel Hahnemann?
I mean, maybe it's Hahnemann.
Okay. I think I might know this
Hahnemann's.
I think I might know.
Okay. A, acupuncture. B, reflexology. C, naturopathy. D, homeopathy.
I think it's homeopathy. Well, I mean, however you. I mean, I wasn't correcting you.
No, I know.
How dare you, Jackie? How dare you?
Really, the worst part about choosing anything other than general, trivia is that I can't pronounce half of what I'm reading. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how many hundreds of thousands of words are there in the English language? It's hard to know them all. You know what I mean?
I know what
you mean. Plus, you pronounce them one way, and then someone somewhere else will pronounce it a different way, and it doesn't make it wrong. Like British stuff gets me all the time. Like aluminium, which now like I listen to so much British stuff that it doesn't even get me anymore. But they were first. Like every once in a while there'll be a word. Then I'll be like, what now?
What?
Okay, I know what you're saying. Okay, cool.
Well, on the maple syrup question, Fred laughed at the heart as an option, which it does come from the heart.
Oh, it does. Oh,
and then he said we talked about the big maple syrup disaster once, and we did on the show. We did.
That's right.
It's a good little story. I mean, it's disastrous, but it's fascinating. It's pretty fascinating.
I think it's homeopathy.
Okay. Well, and Barbara says for this question, if it was Entenmann's, it would be cookies. There should be like medicine that revolves around cookies.
Cookie medicine. That's the way you want to take your pills.
Very good. There you go. Well, I mean, we could wrap your nightly pills in cheese.
Well, that's true. But cookies. So was that right?
Yeah. Yes, you were right. Very good.
Because when I was studying to be a naturopathic, medicines, that kind of stuff, I want to say I read a book by that guy.
So you were a hippie.
Yes, but
Okay.
But I have to say that
Truth
stuff
comes out.
Yeah, it's not. It's no bueno.
Okay, so you
At least that's
can
my
only eat so many like roots of things.
No, I mean like a lot of that medicine is real and stuff, but some of it's not, and that part doesn't seem very
really fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least
okay.
a lot of it's nice. I mean, obviously.
Okay, H2O is the chemical name for what liquid? This is a doozy.
Water?
Or beer. Or cordial.
No. Beer is no.
Mother's milk.
Yeah. How do you spell love in science?
Love.
I'm not even sure.
C, apple juice, or D, water. Yeah, I'm gonna go with water, people.
Yeah, that seemed a little easy.
All right, we got a 93. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah.
I think we just did with the cat one. It made us go awry. It was scary.
I know, and we just overthought it. I think
Yep.
And I pulled a soft course with that one. Like I know it's got to be that cheetah. It's a cheetah. I read a book when I was a child.
Well,
it's gotta be
it is one of your interesting qualities is that you do tend to be a bottomless pit of weird information because of something you read about. You have a really good memory. I mean, that's probably why you can map paintings so well. Is like you can really remember where everything is. So, I mean, you're a smart cookie, babe.
Oh, really? Thanks. Yeah, I'm smart about stuff that doesn't matter. I mean, like weird trivia and stuff. You know who's really smart? My Uncle Joe. He remembers everything, everything. You play word feud with him every day, and
I've only beat him like once. It's ridiculous. It's frustrating. It's so frustrating.
Oh man, you want to play Trivial Pursuit with him?
I was terrible at that game.
Oh my goodness, I wasn't horrible, but I wasn't great. But yeah, I mean, it made me question if I even knew the English, if I even knew how to speak, or if I knew I don't know.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah. But well, guys, this I'm really good. I just kind of went through and I was adding some fluorescent pinks in different places. So I'm just kind of blocking out the painting a little bit, and so I'm going to continue to do that. But I'll have more to show you guys and with it. But right now, here, let me pan it down with this one. This is probably better quality. So.
You have one more time you can say it.
I know it. I was just going to say that. So down here you can see a snake.
Or you could save it for the after show. Oh, did you just say it?
I said it. It's all right there. Oh, I should have saved it. Oh, you're right. That would have been good. Come back and go, the words that I can't say now. But that's okay. That's okay.
Well, Barbara says, I got the cat one right, so we should listen to Barbara.
Yeah.
And Fred said, I used to play Trivia Crack on my phone. I would have to look that up. Interesting. A good trivia game. I'm not good at it, but I'll play it.
Yeah, that sounds like that sounds good.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. We do this every Tuesday pretty much. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And then next week you'll maybe be done with the painting. Who knows?
Oh, yeah. I'll be done with this. I'll be on to another one. At least I should be. And actually,
you will be.
Monday we're going to another school, aren't we?
We're going to a facility in Pittsburgh, Texas.
Yeah.
It's on a school.
No, that's not this Monday.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell my mom more. Oh no, I did tell her. Okay.
That's why I'm the calendar, people.
Yeah, I was thinking. Okay, good.
No, we're gonna do more workshops, but this will be a fun. They're all fun, but this will be good. So yeah.
It'll be a good time. Well, thanks so much, guys, for making it fun.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll see you in probably about 10 seconds.
Snick.
Oh, you can say it. That's right. You can say it. I never really thought.
That's right. I don't have the limitations you do.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, bye, guys. I feel complete now.